Mates, I've messed up so bad. This is out of control now. We've taken this too far. This is too far. I'm in too deep. I can swim, right? But we're not swimming in water. We're swimming in tea and crumpets. The buoyancy's all over the place. This is mine. I own this. This is a 1980 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur. And there's two versions of this. You can get the Spirit or the Spur, and the Spur is the long one. This thing is longer than a full-size Commodore wagon. They're like a 5-meter car. This is 5 1/4 as a 4-door sedan. Look at these rear doors. I look at the scale. Look how close I have to get. Look, I'm still getting close to it. The scale. This thing's huge! This thing is 2.3 tons of land boat. King of the land boats has to be the Rolls-Royce. It's got a 6 3/4 liter engine, gigantic V8, nearly 7 liters, but it has a TH400 gearbox, which is basically straight out of a Holden Commodore. It's just a General Motors gearbox. I'm so stoked, actually. That is apparently one of the most bulletproof parts of these things, and actually easy to fix. People still play with those. Like all the cars that enter my life, it's just circumstance. It just appeared in front of me, and I went, I must have it. Me, James, and old mate Chris, we went up to this amazing person's family car collection. They got stuff that is just out of this world. And sitting near the front door was this thing, and I went, wow, wow, wow. That's King of the Land Boats. Is it for sale? They said, yep. We agreed on the price, and it literally landed today. And hey, some perspective, in 1980, this was about $300,000. This is one of the most expensive cars you could buy at the time. Like, this is the Spur. This is the long one. You don't drive this. You are driven in this. You might score a great job driving one of these for someone else. $300,000 car. And I paid, I'm going to tell you, 10,000 US bucks. The equivalent of 10 grand. And it's a lot of money. But it is also a lot of car. I had a wish and a dream as it was on its way here. I was like, mate, what if it just needs an oil change? And I heard it needed like a fuel pump put in it. We just drained the fuel tank, right? And we just, maybe we can just go and drive it. No! There's a huge fear with these, and it's anything to do with the brakes and suspension, because it's all hydraulic and joined up with like the same system as far as I'm aware. I mean, my ignorance on these is humongous, and it's actually a part of the reason why I'm doing this video.
The brakes go right to the floor. Oh, good, no resistance at all.
Oh, good. It's dripping hydraulic oil from the back.
But brakes and suspension, if it goes wrong, my goodness, you have to find the parts. There are no such thing as cheap Rolls-Royce parts. Good luck finding secondhand cars to pick from. Just to give you some perspective on actually how few of these they made. Only about 2,000 or 3,000 of these were made a year. And if that sounds like a lot, I guess it is. If you all lined them up in your backyard, it would destroy your backyard. But how many F trucks do you think Ford sold in 2025? 50,000? 100,000, 850,000, like 750,000. And that's just the Ford F-Truck, not the Rams, not the Chevy Silverados, no Toyotas, not just the F-Truck. 1 year, 750,000, 3,000 to 4,000 a year. So to find another one to pick parts from, we've been going through the VIN numbers and all the books and whatnot, and it turns out, because they first came out in 1980, this is one of the first 200 ever built. This is one of the firsts of the Silver Spurs, one of the oldest ones on this planet. Which means it's one of the oldest ones on this planet. Some prior history that I do know about it, it did come to Australia in 2008. It wasn't originally delivered here, so actually the majority of its life, it was in Hong Kong. It was owned by, I can only assume, a Hong Kong millionaire, because someone in Hong Kong bought a brand new, just released $300,000 limousine to be ferried around in early 80s Hong Kong. That is wild. Such a bummer there's no paperwork left. When it arrived in Oz, I don't know, they just throw it out. Dodgy dealers do that. My CLS, one of the biggest failures of a car I've ever had, all the books were gone. And that's what the crappy dealers do. They just take them and ditch them. But yeah, this was scooped up by these amazing people, and it's been sitting in their collection, and some cars need to go, and this was the one to go. It's a Rolls-Royce V8 Lambo. I don't know, pedigree-wise, this is it. Although, funny enough, when this thing was brand new, it wasn't really heralded. I don't know, they made them for a long time. They made these all the way up until the year 2000, 20 years. And at the time, these weren't that high tech because this chassis is the same as the car that came before it, the Shadow. It's got the same chassis as a Shadow, and it's the same V8 they used since the 1950s, and they used that engine all the way up until 2020. 2020? What? Man, honestly, it's why I don't give a toss about new combustion stuff. I couldn't care. I think the best combustion engines have already been made and they're out there. They're just a bunch of metal fists going like this. You know, if you want to upgrade it, put better cams and heads on it and then boost it. Boom. Goes as fast as you want it to go. It's just a bunch of spinning metal knuckles. And yeah, it just proved that. They made it all the way. And it's like, not that they kept using it, it was good enough for Rolls-Royce to keep using it. My name is Spirit of Ecstasy. I'm very expensive and blurry to focus on. I'm gonna ruin this man's life. Focus! That's as good as it gets. That's all I can do. Ah, gosh! I think a spider jumped out at me. This really has only come off the truck a few hours ago. I can still smell the diesel from the tow truck from back and in here. Let's take a quick squiz at what we got. Actually, now this whole area in here, it's stinking hot. We're in Aussie summer. The rich smell of old. Now, the thing with these is that the doors are just meant to be incredible, right? Because the idea is that you open it up, and then to shut it, you just push it shut. And you just push it shut, and you just... Oh, yeah, that ain't right. You're meant to be able to get the rich dignitary in the back and go, there you are, mate, it's a Pepsi Max waiting for you, right? And you just go, oh, did I do it? I almost. That wasn't bad. The reason for that is when you slam a door shut, the air compression goes, that's what hurts your ears, and it's terrible. How much does it suck when someone goes, all right, mate, thanks to the lift. It's so you just go click click and it's no disturbings. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. Oh, I mean, part of me likes the vinyl roof because it's a vinyl roof and it kind of looks like it's got a hairstyle. It's got like this coiffed head on it, but what it actually does is just retains water and then turns into rust. Hiding under there, man, that's rot. Oh, that's rot. I know it is. Oh, and it's just so moldy, kind of. Oh, look at it, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, and there's all these ants coming out of it. They're only tiny ones. Little tiny ants. Oh, there's one of... Oh, see? There's ants all up in this thing, huh? Oh, I mean, they'll clear out eventually. This thing was parked outside, which, you know, it's just how it goes. Looks like someone's tried to steal petrol out of it. Cheers, mate. And, yeah, you can see the rust stain dribbling down. Oh, under the vinyl. I gotta say, this is one of the best looking back ends on a square-bodied big land boat. I love this. It's, like, chiseled. It just looks so good. Ah, what an angle, what a boat. I love these wheels. They're just basic, like, black steelies with these hubcaps on it. Hey, why doesn't that one say anything? What? You can tell I haven't wiped this down. Ooh, that's straight up floorboards. Ooh, of course, it's just, these were peak cigarette days, absolutely. Power windows. Is it power or is it hydraulic? See, I don't know. Look at that steering wheel. Man, they don't make them like this anymore. For a good reason, because when you have even a slow crash, plowing into this will F you up so bad. Anyone that says that like seatbelts and airbags, no. These F you up so bad. Column shift, the key's so funny looking. It's literally like the key that comes with like a screen door for like a rental house. And yeah, all this wood's kind of, we ain't gonna lie, she's got some cracking going on. But it's cracked all the way across the entire thing, so it just creates a vibe. So, oil level button? Refuel. You can just make fuel. Man, these seats. I want to sit in them, but I'm not gonna because they are so dry, right? It's skin. This is animal skin and just like heckin' so thick. But the front seats are better than the rears in terms of how dry they are. But once they crack, that's it. Like, they're gone. So, like, I don't want to ruin this. I gotta be really careful. Most old nuggets will just fire at my. It's like, no way. We're in so deep. Oh, I bet you this is the factory Sanyo CD unit. That looks straight out of 2006 for $50. But it does have its original radio. And then I guess, yeah, that was like a cassette deck or something. Oh, split aircon. Fancy. Fascia? Air conditioner. Well, there's the Hazos. And, oh, actually, how many Ks is it done? All right, it's in miles with kilometers. 62,000? Wait, why does that say 999? But if that's 62,000 miles, this is one of the newest cars I've ever had. I got really upset all of a sudden. What kind of accelerator pedal is that? Look how dinky it is. What? Just for small acceleration. This thing is 80s. It's got like, yeah, digital clock, outside temp. Whoa, look at this headliner. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now that's how you adjust. Hang on, is it gear teeth or is it just, that's stuck? Oh man, you want to talk about legroom. Yeah, it was a little bit of old mate wiring to kind of scoot it about at one point. That's fine, but look at the legroom. Look at it. And the floor actually slopes downwards. It slopes away. That's nuts. Oh man, these seats are so dry. If my skin felt like this, I'd be so concerned. Whoa, original fire extinguisher. I bet it's poisonous. So much room back here. So much. Oh, see, I told you. Once it rips, it rips. We can't sit in them. We've got to preserve it. This would be a car that I don't see getting fully crazily restored, but I'd love to get it original and just going, even though that is impossible as well. Yeah, this has had a dodgy respray at some point. There's some heckin' bog fix in here. Yeah, there's the bog fix. And tunk tunk. Thud thud. That's bog. There's a little rust underneath there. Combine that with just the roof. Ah, these doors are rough. All right. I think it's in the boot, these bits of interior. How do we get the bonnet up? Is that it? Is that it? Ow! To the spoon! Oh no, I'm sitting in it. I'm sitting it in Shrek shocks. Oh, these seats are dry. What is that? Is that? Wow, look at this slab of wood in the glove box. I'm looking for a way to pop the bonnet, and typically now AI just answers for everything, and it's an idiot. And you know what it told me to do? To open the bonnet for a Rolls-Royce Silver Spur, simply pull the handle. Thank you. Make sure all the world's resources are absorbed by this garbage. Seriously, with the rise of AI, I've noticed an amazing trend of me not actually being able to find anything on the internet anymore. That's the brake release, the handbrake release. Figuring they'd hide this because it'd be ungentlemanly to be seen with your bonnet up. I've conversed with the sellers because we're really tight with them. Apparently it's under the steering wheel. Ah, that's it! This whole time! You know it's European because it's backwards. Oh, wow, you just touch it. Oh, wow, that's beautifully weighted. Oh my goodness, look at the suspension. Like, no wonder why it's nightmarish if any of this has any problems. Oh, that's crossed out multiple times. What? Nearly a 7-liter V8 is hiding under here. I'll see you later. Achtung! Where? What? This isn't my S-Class. Ah, here we go. Attenzione. Now, don't quote me. I think that's where the engine oil goes. Oh, wow. This is hard to work on with this sitting up here. Whoa! This has actually got quilting. Wow, to keep the engine noise down. Ooh, and a blinking light. Wow, this has got nicer quilts in most people's beds. It's what's hovering over the engine bay. Aircon, good. Spider's nest, good. Ooh, relays. Good. Whoop, I don't know what you are, but I like you. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna gently put that Put that down like, okay, I'm not even gonna push on it. I don't want.
I just moved the car over and
You know, of course, it's got a gratuitous boot. There's the boot. Oh, gosh, it's so heavy. Oh, gosh, that's missing something. There's interior bits and our jumper pack and the fuel tank. Oh, gosh, oh, man. So, the thing is, I actually have a lot of cars. There's like 12 in the fleet in all these videos already. You know, they add up quick. And most of the cars I don't tell anyone about. They're for the future. This is something I've genuinely invested in. No stocks, none of that garbage, none of that stuff. It doesn't even make sense. No, invest in stuff that I like to do in the future. That's the thing we're all looking for, right? Stuff to do on this world. And playing with old boats, mate, nothing better than that. And that's what I've invested my money in, is cars to play with. I have so many. And also, why I'm just going to quickly plug my float plane. Thank you. This is nightmarish to do without sponsors. It's why cars just disappear for months at times. They hit this wall where it's going to cost 20 grand to do it. You know, I can't afford it. It's got to go and sit. If I had infinite budget, I'd be driving my CLS. I mean, I make extra vids for yous. I'll do anything to keep yous in there. But there is an option to pay just $1 and just help out. But I can't afford to like pay for video streaming because it's an independent service to be diversified from all the big tech stuff. Hey, so you know, like, thanks for jumping in. Thank you for jumping. I really appreciate you. I don't know how I can share that I'm all in on this hobby and I'm here to stay to do this for the next 20, 30 years. Right? Do I get your patronage, please? But this isn't a car I'm hiding. This isn't a car that I've got for the future at some point down the line, which I have plenty of. This is a car that I want help with. We need help with. This is the most exotic thing we've played with ever. And you know, we haven't tried the starter, haven't done. No, I don't dare. I don't dare. I don't want to ruin this. I want one of my boats to actually work. But basically, a big point of this video, number one, it's fun to say that you know, this is sitting here. And also that I just know the comment sections are just going to light up with people who know this. Like, there are absolute crazy fanatics for rollers and this generation and that motor and all the different trims and iterations, right? We need those hot tips, mate. Like, you can't look at stuff on the internet anymore. Seriously, AI just comes in and goes, have you tried putting glue in your pizza sauce? Crawling through Facebook groups to find any information, and it's just crappy ads and fake videos and all these comments saying, it's AI, but I like it. It's almost scary that I'm in competition with that slop, and I realize those people were never going to watch cool stuff anyway. So the big scare with these is that if there's anything wrong with the brakes and suspension, it's like 12 liters of fluid that make it all work, and brakes go straight to the floor and it leaks from the back. So the nightmare scenario is already real. We haven't turned the key. I mean, apparently it does start and go. Apparently it does fire up. But yeah, like, what do we need to do? What do we got to do first? What's the best practices? What's some stuff in here that's busted and there's like a new retrofit? Or maybe even something made by a different company. It's, oh, that's the same part Nissan used 20 years later for something else. You put that in there and you fix it up. We need those tips. And I bet there's none of those. I bet it's called ask Rolls-Royce nicely for the brand new parts and then give them all of your wealth. I want to drive this so bad. I think it already looks good enough. Tidy it up, hide some of the poo stains. Hopefully the rust isn't like terribly structural, it's just more cosmetic, and I'll slump down the road in this. I'll daily drive this. I own a Rolls-Royce and it's already started off questionably. And if any has got any tips, please let us know. If it disappears for months like all the other cars, you know, James is only part-time. He's got his own channel. He's doing so good. He's there nearly the full week. He's here 2 days a week. And I've got 3 other channels as well. This is a part-time fun thing. So I'm sorry when cars disappear for a while. This is not easy to do. But if you've got any tips, my goodness, please tell me, because I'm in too deep. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to hear.